the work we don't want to do is the work that we should be doing the most. It's where we find ourselves, we start to understand ourselves. It shows us parts of ourselves that still need work, still need to heal, still need understanding. And in them moments where I've doubted myself or I've wanted to quit, they're the moments that have showed me the most about myself. They've showed me, like, why do I doubt myself? Why do I want to quit? Why do I want to just give up? They challenge us the most. They show us the most. But if you're willing to work through that challenge, they can be the greatest teachers. They can be the greatest lessons. The greatest times that we can make a difference in our life. Because in them moments, it shows us about ourselves, shows us parts of ourselves that we don't like. Shows us parts of ourselves, that we have anxiety, we doubt ourselves, we have worries, we want to quit. Like, if you're someone that, like me, have never been able to stick to anything, in their moments, it showed me that I just truly didn't love what I was doing at the time. Because I've always wanted to quit, I've always wanted to give up. And that had something to do with, like, just wanting to be uncomfortable. But being uncomfortable is actually the greatest time of my life. Is because that's where I feel like I'm growing the most. That's where I feel like the most proud of myself, the most like a leader, the most, I guess, successful in my life, where I've made the most growth. They've been the times where they've been uncomfortable, they've been hard to get through, but once you're past it, once you've started to understand yourself, once you've started to work towards creating this new version of yourself, this new person that you want to be, like, you're sick of doubting yourself, you're sick of quitting, you're sick of being weak. It's once you're past that, once you're on the other side and you've finally done the work, you've dug deep, you've done the work and journaled, and once you've actually done the work, you feel so proud about yourself. It's like a different type of dopamine. It's a different type of happiness. They're the times are the hardest but the greatest at the same time. Really challenging but really rewarding. There's been many times throughout this journey that I've wanted to quit. I've doubted myself. But it's easy to just quit. It's easy to just quit. But it's hard to keep going. It's uncomfortable. But I feel like the ones that keep going, the ones that are able to go, the ones that are able to sit down and do the work when they don't want to, the ones that are meant to push us in their moments. Like, they have a power over the rest of us, the ones that just want to quit, the ones that just want to give up. So many people just quit. So many people just give up. But the ones that don't, the ones that keep going, learn the most, understand themselves the most, are able to put themselves in uncomfortable situations and come out the other side quicker and quicker every single time, because it just gets easier. It gets easier being in them uncomfortable or stressful situations. You get further in life. You understand yourself more. And at the beginning of this journey, the whole reason for the start of this journey was to help people. But I thought about the money. I thought about the success, the subscribers, the status. But it's slowly just not. It's slowly turning into something about myself, about helping myself, because I've truly found a lot of value in doing this. Truly found a lot of understanding for myself, a lot of growth for myself. But that's not me being selfish. Like, even though I'm doing it for myself, even though it's shown me parts of myself, there's value in that. And there's value to the ones that are watching, or the ones that this video or these videos of mine find. Because it's just me talking. It's just me talking about lessons, talking about my life, the situations that I've been through, the challenges that I've overcome, and I think there's value in that. And if, you know, I can, if these videos find the right people who have been through the similar experiences, then that would make, that would make this journey just a whole lot more fulfilling for me. And that's what I want. I kind of lost myself for a little bit, thinking about, numbers and money, but success, that's never going to be what's truly fulfilling and make me, in my heart, like truly happy with what I'm doing. Like, numbers, it's just numbers, it's just digital shit on a screen. But if I can receive messages, if I can have truly deep conversations and connections with the people that I help, then that will be a life worth living. That will be a life that I'm proud of, that I can tell the kids that I helped all these people, and I inspire you to do the same. Because it just hits different. It's a different type of happiness. It's a different type of feeling when you help another person. I'll be honest, I didn't even want to record today. There are times where I don't want to record. But they're the times that we need to do the most. That's the time that we need to spend the longest in them situations. Like, I've never been good at reading or writing, but they're the things that I try and do the most. They're the things that I have the most resistance towards, just because I've never been good at it, and I've told myself that I've never been good at it. I've told myself that I'm not good at it, and it just created more resistance within me. And I guess that has something to do with the age that we've grown up in, with technology and distraction. It's so easy to get distracted and to not just sit there and do, journal and meditate and read. But like, once I do it, like, I feel so much more prouder than not doing it, I feel so much more prouder in myself. I feel like my brain's working better. It brings me a different level of happiness. And the rest of the day just feels easy then. After I feel like a bit of an energy boost in myself now, just doing this, just talking right now. Expressing how I feel, expressing the way that this whole situation's coming about and what I've been through. Like, just letting loose. Just raw dogging it. Just having a raw video, a raw conversation with myself, basically. It's kind of funny to just sit here and talk to a camera, but then knowing that there are other people on the other side listening. It's funny to think about. It's crazy to think about, See, now I feel so grateful for this moment. I just made myself do this because, you know, it's just like a weekly thing. It's a weekly thing that I've been doing. I've been, you know, posting a lot recently and consistently. And I don't know, it's just something that I've got into a habit, and now I've finally done it. I feel grateful for just finally breaking past that mark, because it's like, you know, 10-15 minutes. There's like 10-15 minutes of resistance, or like even before that, like there's just so much resistance towards the work that you have to do. There's so much like, no, I don't want to do it today, well, I'll just do it tomorrow. But like once you're in it, once you're in like that state of just doing it, like, and you're not distracted. Like my phone's, I was going to say my phone's not even here, but I'm recording on my phone. But like, there's no distractions in front of me. It's just me talking to this fucking camera. I'm waffling now. Absolutely chatting shit now. But yeah. I think I'll leave it at that because I've gone off track a little bit. Have a good day, boys. Love you.